Hi YouTube! I wanted to do an unveiling of my YurtCraft. I ordered a few more YurtCraft pads. So on the, she packages her stuff in the 100% recycled, reusable packaging. So that is really awesome. So let me get this open. So I ordered a few more here because, you know, I just needed some more. I did a special order with her too, which is really awesome. And then since I had already ordered from her before, and I ordered more than $25 worth, I got the 15% off thank you coupon. Sorry, this is backwards. So that was really great. So I pretty much got one pad for free because I get the long, thick ones. So here's what it looks like when it's all packaged up. And I had gotten 6 of them in my package, and then she gives you the order number and paperwork for everything that you've ordered in this piece of paper here with your shipping information, and it's just your receipt. And then the note from the shop about what you ordered and what it is. So I ordered, the backing is WinPro fleece, which I really like. The top is cotton, and it's moisture resistant. And that's pretty much all, you know, just all it's the receipt. So let me show you what I got. I'm super excited. So here's her card on here. You know, the front and the back. And I really like her card because it's really simple. But then it also has the use and care of it. So I kept my first card and I just put it with my washer. That way I never forget, you know, like how to care for them. I just think they're really awesome. Oh, and then it comes with this nice pen too. So this one looks like it's from recycled material. Oh, it is. Oh, it doesn't say, but it looks like it's from recycled material. And I love getting these pens. One, because they're the clicky kind, and I could just throw them in my purse. They're really awesome. The other kinds I had gotten, it wasn't with this recycled material. And so this one looks pretty awesome, but I've actually given some of these pens away, like when I tell people about cloth pads. And so I say, oh, here, so you don't forget, and I've given them the pen. But I love these pens because they're, you know, they're really handy. So anyway, so back to what I bought. So I got a custom order, like I said. Oh, to do a custom order, all you have to do is go on her Flickr site. So it's YurtCraft. She has a Etsy shop. You can go on her Facebook. And you can go on her Flickr site. And then on that site, you just go and you look at all the materials that she has. And then you tell her what kind of material you want. And then what size you want. And how many, I think you can get up to 4, like, absorbencies. And that's how many I get, 4 absorbencies. Just because I like mine to, I like to be able to wear mine, like, at nighttime. And then during the day. So while I'm building my stash, so I probably won't order any more of these like really large ones. From now on, I'll order like, you know, the smaller ones and the panty liners and all of that from her. So anyway, so that's what I did. So I got this one. Let me open it up. Oh, and this I think is reusable. It's from 100% reusable. Also. I read that somewhere. But I actually use this stuff for, like, crafts. I've gotten a few orders, and I reuse these for different crafts just because it's kind of like a cute cloth. So here's my first one. There's names to all of these. I just don't know what they are. I know that there's names. Let me see if I can. No, I don't know. I don't know what the names are. Sorry guys, I think this one's like Starry Night or something. So I got this one, and it is, I don't know if you can tell, oh, the lighting in here is kind of weird, but 4 stars, so it's the maximum absorbency. So like I said, it's got the Wind Pro Fleece backing, and then on her Flickr site as well, you can see water and it just sitting on the Wind Pro Fleece. So that's the waterproof layer. So it's not 100% waterproof, which I like because I like it to be more breathable. But it does not leak through. And a little TMI here, I've had some pretty heavy days. And since I only had 5, I had 4 like heavier pads and 1 liner. I try to like use them, you know, some of my like really heavy days, and one of them you could see like so the stitching was white and you could see it on the stitching there, but that was it. So they absorb really well, and I've never had one leak through. They've been really great. And even with my liners, like one time with my liner, I had a really heavy, just kind of came out, you know how it is, ladies. Sometimes it just kind of comes out, you know, a little bit more than what you were expecting, and it held up really great. I was really surprised because it only had 1 layer in there. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. It's this kind of, you know, octopus looking thing. I thought it was cool with the black. So again, the 4 stars means 4 absorbencies. And then, oh, this cute one. This one's a little bit softer than the other ones. These are more flat. And I like the kind of flatter cotton because I like to feel like I'm not wearing anything. She also has like some minky fabrics too. Maybe this is minky, I don't know. I've never had minky before, so I don't really know what it feels like. But so there's that one. It's pretty cute. And then of course the 4 stars in the back. And then we have this one, which is pretty cute. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I got it. Oh, this one I love. I think it's so cool. And when I ordered too, I asked her if she could put, I think this is like a sun. I asked her if she could put that in the middle. So look, she did. And it looks cool. I mean, the galaxies. Anyway. And then the last one here is the planets, which I thought was really cool. I was almost going to order all planet stuff. But then I thought, oh, it would be cool to just have 1 of each, like different kinds. So anyway, these are probably my favorites, these 2. Yeah. And I've heard things online. I almost didn't order anything with blue on it because I've heard different things online about when you bleed, then it creates like these spots on them. But I have one that's kind of like a lighter blue color that I didn't have any issues with. I guess it's just the way that I clean them. I do, and I have this in another video, but I do kind of like an OxyClean with hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, and it just takes away all of the stain, and I sometimes spray stain remover on there, like right after I take off the pad, and I even have a pad that's almost all white with some blue on it, and looks great, you know, and I obviously used mine quite a bit because I had such a little stack. So I am super excited to use these. Oh, these are, I want to tell you how big they were. I think they're 10.5 inches. So they're pretty large, you know. But when you're laying down on them I like the longer ones because when you're laying down on them at nighttime, I don't want them to leak anywhere, you know, and I don't want to have to think about adjusting them or anything. I just like to lay down on them. And then of course want to have these for a really long time. So, and then during the day, someone brought up to my attention, during the day when you're wearing these, do they bother me or do they show? And for me, they don't. Like, if you just put them on, sometimes they kind of bunch up a little in the front, you know, so then you just make sure that they're flat against to the underwear and then your skin. And I've even worn those really tight pants with them, and you can't even tell. And I've even asked my husband, who's very detail oriented, oh, can you tell I have one on? And he most of the time can't even tell. And he you know, he's a man, he spanks my butt sometimes, and he doesn't even know. He's like, oh, you're not on your period anymore? I'm like, yeah, I have one on. You can't tell. And so, obviously, like, if you were to kind of tap someone's bottom, this goes up further enough on your butt. I'm pretty little, so it goes further up on your butt. You would, if you kind of tapped someone's behind, I would think you'd be able to feel it, but, so... There's some more TMI information. A few things that, you know, I kind of wish people would say to me. But another thing I really like about the YurtCraft, I know I've said it on my previous videos, is they have these snaps here. They are plastic, so they last a while. I like the plastic. They don't ruin the inside of your washing machine, your dryer. You can get these custom made to be longer, or you can get them double here. As well, like 2 of them to snap on. And they don't move around either. Like, when you're wearing them, because of the Windpro fleece backing, they don't. Even like my panty liner that's super tiny, I think it's like 4 inches. I mean, it's pretty short. It's like, if you have a disposable panty liner, it's like the shortest you can get for a panty liner. And it doesn't move around or anything. Which is great. And sometimes, like, I flow towards the front, and so I just kind of move it towards the front, and it just kind of stays there. So, it's, you know, I really like these. But there are all kinds of brands out there, guys, so if you are looking for, if you are looking for different brands, my recommendation, I've said this on other videos, is shop around. If you're not really sure, order from different places. I know, just like YurtCraft, if you get one order, then they'll do it on your second order, or if you order a lot, then they'll do like a percentage off. So there's great ways to save money there. A lot of places will do custom orders. So if you order just kind of like a standard, maybe a few panty liners, you know, then you can kind of test them out and see if they're for you, or if you like minky better than cotton, or I know there's tons of different kinds out there. There's PUL fabrics on the back of some of them, and a PUL is it's almost like a what do you call it? It's almost like a plastic. It's not plastic, but it's almost like a plastic, so things don't like out of it. I mean, they don't go through the PUL material. If you're super heavy, it could leak out on the sides, but PUL is what they make for cloth diapers, if you're familiar with cloth diapers at all. So that's a really great fabric. So shop around, definitely do your research. But this was the unveiling of YurtCraft. So I also really like YurtCraft because she's a work-at-home lady, and she just takes such time and care in her business. She always has this little letter